Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John Hancock, and I'm here on behalf of the New Zealand Smart Grid Forum. See our very smart new sign down the front. So the Smart Grid Forum is an initiative of both the Electricity Networks Association here and the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment. So the Networks Association, that's the collective of all the local lines businesses who carry electricity to offices, homes and factories around the country. And the ministry is responsible for energy market policy as well as economic development and a whole bunch of other things. It's one of the super ministries that's been made out of big mergers in the public sector recently. But fortunately, Tony Seba, our speaker tonight, can talk to both of these agendas and plenty more besides. I don't know if any of you were following Stuff last week, but Tony was in Southland and he was invited by Callaghan Innovation to challenge some of the dairy and beef guys about disruption in their industries. And his talk of artificial milk and artificial beef and growing burgers didn't go down all that well with a bunch of incumbent farmers. So we've invited him here tonight to share his assessment of how the same economics of Silicon Valley is going to challenge our industry, the energy industry. So a little bit of profile. Tony lectures in entrepreneurship and clean energy at Stanford University. Now, Stanford is the main university in Silicon Valley, and it's probably responsible for the clustering and amazing feedback loops they have. All these famous companies you've heard of, Tony will probably talk about some of them, Google, Apple, all exist very, very close to each other, and a lot of the alumni of these outfits went to Stanford and maybe even studied with Tony. But before that, he had a career where he was involved in commercializing many, many new products and services, specifically with a review to disrupting the industries in which they provide services. And today, we're very lucky in New Zealand because Tony's still connected with us. He's a director of Auckland-based startup called CloudM. And what CloudM is looking to do is to digitize the health and safety reporting industries with a view to taking these over and entirely disrupting them from the manual and paper-based processes they have today. So, to share his views on the clean disruption of energy and transportation, please join me in welcoming Tony Seba.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, John, for that introduction, and thanks for taking the time to be here. Sound check, we're good? So I want to take you into the future of energy, a little bit of transportation, but before I take you into the future, I want to take you into the past. Has anyone been to New York lately? New York? Come on. Yeah. Quite a few of you. You went to Fifth Avenue, yes? You had to. Where else do you go shopping? This is New York City, Fifth Avenue, 1900 Easter Parade. Can anyone see the car? There is one car